Haere mai rā, ki te kaupapa o te rānei e. Haere mai, tūpera kia rangi nui, tā maua kia papa tuanuku, puritia te mauri. Haere mai, haere mai, haere mai rā.
Got into it through my boss. Used to buy us cars and we just pick them up, take it out of our pay. So he still tow all our cars up. There's quite a few of us that go on it every time it's on. Heaps of different stuff up there to watch.
Oh, look at the old hot springs here, man. You even got a roof over my head on this one. Blooming good place to come out to and have a soak after a hard day at the Kaikohe track, you know. You've got the old mud pools here, mud bottoms, and actually not too bad. This one's a bit cold, but there's a few hot ones around you can't even get in. So we like to come out here and get all these lovely minerals into our skin. Yeah.
Better than a bath, mate.
Yep. It may look paru, but it's lovely. It's lovely. Premier day today?
Yeah, awesome day today, brother.
I class myself as a hitman, and I hope Manfred is watching this break because he's gonna be the next one. It's all about fun. Getting out there and show them what you got, and all the chicks that are watching, if they're watching you. Oh, they're watching me. Yeah.
People just come up, take their family out for the day.
Yeah,
family day.
Good family.
Good for the
bouncing,
north. Yeah.
And I mean, the thing with Uncle, he tells you he's going to be there with the car and he's there. You know, he turns up and the car's going, yeah, and ready to go. And you know, he's out there to win. And I mean, that's the sort of fellow he is. You know?
To win or to enjoy, eh?
Yeah.
To win and to enjoy.
And I mean,
So far, I haven't been winning so long.
Oh well.
I've been enjoying it, eh?
Yeah.
I love the sport. You know, even if I come away with a hamburger, you know, I'm happy, bro. You know, how happy can a man be? Kia ora, kia ora. Kia ora. Kia ora, New Zealand.
Kia ora.
Welcome to Kaikohe Demolition Derby.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, we'll get that again. Okay, you're close enough.
Do it again, do it again?
Yep, yep.
Kia ora, kia ora. Welcome everybody to Kaikohe Northland Demolition Derby. And they call me Uncle Bim. They call me Uncle Bim. Why? Because I'm about the oldest in this group. I'm about 48. And the rest of the boys, they're only about 16, bro.
Yeah.
And here on my right here, is just coming into focus here, is my my boss and manager, John Zielinski of NIFI.
Come in close.
NIFI, yeah. This is my boss here. And he'd like to say a few words to New Zealand.
Okay.
And talk really loud.
Yeah.
Well, today we've got a bit of a turnout of demo cars here from North Island Forest Investments. Currently we have about 10 to 13 cars each time the events run. Today we've got 10. So it's been a bit wet and we're a bit down on numbers, but we're going to be out there today with 10 cars. We won the last one myself, and we've come second in a couple of the other ones. So today we got a good turnout of cars, and hopefully we can go out there and do it again. That's about all, I think. Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to jump in the
Yeah,
car?
we'll jump in there.
I don't think you'll fit in there, Don.
No sweat, no sweat.
No sweat.
Well, this thing here is a Ford Holden Camaro, front wheel drive. We're going to use this in the demo racing today. They've got a demo race as well as a demolition derby, and in the demo race you team up, you have 3 cars, and there's usually about 9 of you, and you race around, and it's the first one around to the checkered flag about 9 times. The demo derby is just the last car moving. We've offered the film crew to hop in today and have a blad around if they want.
If they want to.
Just so they know what it's like out there, and they might get into it themselves.
There's a lot of whiplash coming back from behind. A lot of whiplash. I'll do it!
Just cooking a demo breakfast. We've got sausages today, bacon, Carmen wanted some tomatoes, so we're doing a few tomatoes. Got some mushrooms inside and some eggs. So let's have a hearty breakfast before we get out there. It's a lovely morning for it too. It's only going on one bush.
I met John playing polo cross. He was up in the A grade and I was way down in the C grade. There's 3 grades, A, B and C. And because he was the best, so he got to play for New Zealand and represent the country. And yeah, we've been together ever since. I was only not quite 16 when we met, so. And
How old was John?
Pardon?
How old was John?
John was 21. Yeah, he turned 21 not long before I met him.
Did you choke it?
Okay.
Go.
John just started to get back into demolitions when Brooklyn was a baby. Started to get back into them. And he's been going ever since. So, I suppose he goes in about 3 or 4 a year. So, yeah. 3 or 4 times a year the place looks like a wrecking yard. And the neighbours go insane.
Hey Ross, we're just going for a bit of a tour around Kaikohe, just to check out a couple of the demo men and see how they're getting on. A few sneaky characters around here, so we'll just check them out. This is Uncle Bim's place over here.
Oh, yes, nice.
Number 10. Uncle Bim must be still at work, but a few demo cars are coming out of that house. We might call back in there later and see if he's home. I think he finishes about 12:30. On the left here we got young fella called Ben. Oh, putting down a hangi, cuz.
Hey,
Putting down a hangi.
I done that yesterday.
Oh yeah.
No, Friday.
Friday.
And the intermediate.
Got the young fellas working there.
Well, now that I've had to move something, I might as well mow the lawn. If I'm mowing the lawn, I might as well clean up.
Okay, brother. You fellas working hard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Better than what you did.
Oh, I don't know what this is. Chris coming down the road. This isn't a demo car though. It looks like half a trailer, and you wouldn't see that in Auckland, I don't think. Got it, bro. Oh. Yeah, well, he's I don't know what he's making. Something. So I'll just head up to Alamain's place.
Oh, beautiful.
Alamain used to work for me, and he's been in a lot of demos. I think he's got about 12 kids, so it'll be fairly interesting. Yeah. Mightn't be all there today. They all got a paintbrush, we'll be in trouble.
Stones hot. Pork, potatoes, tomato, cabbage, birdie.
Will you quit telling me about who I should be? Because you know we're always trying to give it up. You wanna give it up the way you can. Can you help me? Do you love me? You never say.
Well, you fellas, this is what Demolition Derby is all about, mate. It's hair-raising, it's full of fun, bro. Heaps of excitement, man. Oh, did you see us hit that car, bro? Man, I felt it at the back here, bro. Yeah, me too, Oaks. You might be That's how she goes, Well, you fellas, this car used to be owned by my great grandfather, bro, and left it to us, bro. And
It's been passed down for generations and
generations from generations. This old girl will be still here in another 50 years time, bro. I tell you one thing, bro. These are the best cars. They are the best cars in the whole wide world. I don't know why everybody buys Japas, mate, because they don't last long, bro. Yep, this is the car, mate. This is the car for the future.
Our warrant just ran out last year.
Warrant just run out there, butter, silver jack.
When my granddad used to own this car, bro, he used to tell me, son, if I give it for you, you look after it, eh? And I said, Dad, awesome, man, awesome, Dad. I never had anything like this before. Not this good. Not this good, bro. Man, I'm happy that my dad left me a legacy behind, bro. I'm sorry it wasn't a Subaru legacy.
Where would I be without you?
Lovely.
Lovely.
Man.
That's a job well done, boys.
See if we can get that off of the screwdriver there, mate. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
One day.
Hi, I'm Ben, and I stay in Kaikohe. And I like doing demolition derbies. It's just, ooh, I tell you, it's wonderful. It's the expectation of the unexpected. In the sense, you know what's going to happen, you just don't know when and how.
We're all waiting in with our cars in the paddock, and the old guy that owns the stock car track all comes over and rounds everyone up. Okay, we're ready to go now. Get your helmets on.
Right, good crash helmet. Put your petrol in your cars, fire up, get around to that gate. You do not hit the doors. You are not allowed out of the car. If there's a fire, we'll go out there with a red flag and stand around the car while somebody try and get them out. And all the other cars got to stand clear. No hitting the driver's door. That's a no-no. Otherwise, there's no more rules.
Well, initially, the old adrenaline's pumping prior to me hopping into the car, you know, because once you're in the car and you got your helmet on and you've chained everything up, you're ready to go. 1,000 things are racing through your mind. You're thinking, oh God, have I done this? Have I done that? Because the idea is that I want to be still running at the end of the race. But I mean, one race I hadn't strapped my fuel tank in properly. Well, that was actually the last race. And I got hit in the back, and the fuel tank somersaulted, and there was petrol all over the place and all up the back of me. And all of a sudden I freaked out because I thought, oh God, no. I got to get off the track. All I need is a spark and I'd be the Human Torch. And I don't need that. After 2 minutes, after you're stationary for 2 minutes, basically you're out. Whether you've stalled the car and you couldn't start it, whatever, it makes no difference. After 2 minutes, you're gone. And so that was another race that I've had that I was out. Fortunate for me, I haven't had too many problems. I've had one where I ran out of petrol because I used too big a motor. Because we only permitted 5 litres per race. And the advantage of a big motor is I've got a lot more horsepower, I can maybe move quicker. But the disadvantages is that you run out real fast. So you've got to balance the two and maybe go for a smaller motor to give me a wee bit, well, supposedly a longer period of travel time. But again, you know, I mean, we use what we can find. I'd love to be able to come into them with these big, huge yank tanks, big American cars, you know, something that basically you'd need a stock car to knock out, but they're hard to find now. Well, ones that you want to wreck.
Whew, this one, man, like a hot, wow, this, ooh, mate. These hot ones, man, you just got to sit straight down in them or you won't get in them and things. Whew, man, that's hot, that boy. God. Blimmin' hot. So, I always go for a nice big car. I like big cars. And the old Valiant's done me well. It's been in 3. And I really take my hat off to the old girl, you know. I paid about $250 for it. And you know, it's really made me about $1,000, maybe a bit more. So a big car for me, and I use the arse end, you know. Try and save the old radiator. That's what I like, because without the radiator you don't last long. So I go for a big valley tank like the white one I've got there, and that does the damage. First 5 minutes, it's good to stay out of trouble before you get too hammered. I mean, 30 cars, you know. There's a few cars out there, and there's not many gaps, you know. But these young fellas are usually straight in, mate. They don't muck around. They just hammer it. Whether it's frontwards, backwards, radiator or what, they don't care.
I'm sure we all have a plan of attack to start with. We're all going to get up there, at least for me, you know, I'm going to get onto the track and I'm going to watch out for so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. Because I reckon those buggers will wreck me car. So I'll sort of hunt others and let others sort of weaken them up a bit, and then I can go after them. And I'll make sure that I only use the boot of my, the arse end of my car rather than the bonnet, so in case I damage me radiator and things like that. But as soon as someone goes smack and hits you, that's it. My game plan flies out the window and I'm going, yeah, mongrel. And I'm off after him.
We got a few hitmen in our crew. Oh, Uncle Bim, yeah? I can pay him $10 and say, oh, well, man, take that guy out. I don't want to, yeah? He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Yeah, old Mudford. Old Mudford's been around for years. So, yeah. I say to Uncle, you know, old Mudford there, mate. Yeah, I don't want to see him. Yeah, you clean him out. And that's what Uncle does. He goes out there and he cleans him out. Well, he tries to. Yeah. Sometimes he gets wiped out, but yeah, it doesn't worry him. He'll be back.
I work as a what's the word for it? A doorman Most people call it a bouncer, but I believe it carries such horrible innuendo. Bouncers are these big burly guys that bully people. I don't like those sort of connotations to me. I like to be called a doorman. I've done the work for probably nigh on 17 years, and the art in being a good doorman is being able to see trouble brewing and quell it or remove it before it explodes. I also facilitate men's groups, anger management courses, things like that. Purely because I don't believe people deserve to be beat up.
Oh, Friday nights. It's a little bit mellow around here for us on Friday nights. I mean,
Well, I'll tell you the young fellas' point of view. They party, bro. They rage it on Fridays, man. They go around to Ellie's place.
yeah.
To Ellie's place, bro, and they have a party. That's what the boys do.
Me and Uncle, you know, we're married now,
Yeah.
and a few kids, the old missus starts throwing the old gears out on the driveway now, bro, if you get home too late.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, we've got to be a bit on the family side and look after Mumsy.
Well, same as me, bro. Like, Mumsy don't hang around the circuit, eh? You know, like, it's good enough for me to go and smash the car up. It's good enough for me to come home early. Well, you know, I go home to my grandson, neighbor, and here's my happiness. You know. I don't need to go follow the young fellas around anymore, but I'm a bit too long in the tooth for that. And, you know, I'll leave it to the young fellas, eh? You know, the party hardies, or Sleepy the driving cuss, hitman uncle. That's me, bro.
I lost.
My Kansas, and this is their first time in a derby like this, and yeah.
How old is she?
Oh, and how old are you? 15. Yeah, 15 years old, and the first woman.
And she's a girl with a cock.
First woman up this way to win a derby, so that's pretty cool.
Are you surprised?
Yep. I know Mum will be buzzing out. Yeah, she'll be pretty happy.
Tell us what she'll do with the money. What will you do with the prize money?
Put it in my bank. Yeah.
Nothing to do with the driver, bro. My car. Well done, eh?
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. Yep. Right. Yeah, no, it's a good day to come to Kaikohe today. Come and have a bit of a race around in the car there today. But it was good to see quite a few contenders, even though it's raining. But yeah, we enjoyed ourselves. But we want a few more people to come out and join us on these days that we have out here in Kaikohe Speedway. Yeah, thanks to all our contestants out there.
Okay, and it's good, you know, the young people today can find some cars like us, you know, and it's a bit of money involved, and there's a lot of work to do on the car as well, you know, so it's bloody good fun, you know, sliding around the mud, getting bashed about, you know, bloody awesome.
It's a good fun day for everybody, I believe. Cars that are not allowed on the road anymore get impounded because they can't be registered or warrant of fitness. So this is the best fun for it. Strip them down, take all the lights out of it, and she's all go.
I got a second, and that's not too bad. I mean, real wet out there today, and we had a good day. The track was slippery and wet, and we had a ton of rain, so it was interesting. Hard to get a lot of traction, and hard to line people up. Forever hitting drivers' doors and passengers' doors and stuff like that. So we had a few upset people, but you know, that's the sport. Haven't taken away the big money this weekend, but
yep. Not mine, John. Hard luck.
We'll get it next time.
You know, it's only a game, man, bro. It's only a game. And we played it well.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Didn't we enjoy it?
If Mummy said you were allowed to go for a ride in Derby car with Danny, would you want to go in there, kiddo?
Yep. I'd want to go in there because I wanna feel the way the car gets knocked around all the time, and how you feel, and how it feels when, like, let's say for argument's sake, I was driving and just feel, and
you would enjoy the experience.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Kiwi?
I'm not in the good. I'm not in that sort of good thing about a car, because it's about. Because the bad thing about being in a demolition car, and when I don't know anything about it, is my arm will get hit if I pull it out the window, or I'll get too frightened.
The question was, would you want to go in?
Yes.
You would. And what stops you from wanting to from going in?
We're too young.
Mummy.
Mummy.
That's right. My wife hated the idea of me being in Demolition Derby. She came to the Derby one time and she got one hell of a fright, you know, watching us smash up against each other, and then one guy tried to put I remember it too, it was a bloody big Valiant. I come straight through the side of my driver's door, and the radiator exploded, and there's just steam everywhere. And you couldn't actually see inside my car because there was so much steam from this bloody radiator exploding. And ever since then, she's never come to the derbies. Frightens her too much. I reckon secretly, if I could get my wife into the car on a derby, it'd do our sex life the world of us. we stay in an area where there's quite a bit of affluence on the outskirts, like Kerikeri, Paihia, Waitangi, and I have quite a few friends there too. And they ask me, some of them ask me, you know, how do you do it? How do I live? Basically on, not just me, quite a few of us live on the poverty line. I also know quite a few people that live below the poverty line, but they've lived their way all their lives. They don't know any better, you know. Sometimes it's easier not to hope for too much, you know. That way you're never disappointed.
Basic. You know, it's not no radios, no coffee shops. It's just as it is, natural. And then all the birds are they're my company. And sometimes you get the odd people, and they're usually nice people coming here. But it is also very healthy because you feel you get a good night's sleep when you come home.
I have very, very wealthy friends that pay thousands of dollars a week to do what I do most every day. You know, I mean, they go out on these fishing excursions. They go out to areas where they can get what I get in my backyard every day. And it's not until a lot of us do our OE, take off overseas and supposedly see the better side of life. And then when we're over there, we realise we want to go home. We want to come back to this so-called boring place that we took for granted. And I was one of those people that went away, thinking that I could find better things in life elsewhere. And no. The good thing about Kaikohe is that it's the centre of everything. You know, 25 minutes to the west coast, Opanoni, Waimamaku. 25 minutes to the east coast, Waitangi, Paihia. I get to enjoy the best of both worlds here. There always seems to be very negative connotations when it comes to Kaikohe. It's almost like another Ruatoria. The only time one seems to hear about Kaikohe is when there's trouble. I mean, I'm not quite sure whether it was like 4 or 5 years ago when some of our Kaikohe children from Kaikohe went and attacked Santa Claus. And I mean, hell, they went around the world like wildfire. I mean, you know, my brother rang me the next day, and he was living in Seattle in America at the time. And he rang me to say, whoa, no, I heard about Kaikohe. And I thought to myself, well, you know, people must think we got some pretty nasty kids in this town. And you know, nasty kids come from nasty adults. And no, that's not true.
I take my reindeer and go and find some presents. If you're good,
This is what I'm going to be in today, you guys, and I hope it's a safe contraption. I'll have to take my wipers out before I might get stabbed in the face.
Yeah, I see you leave your wipers on.
Yeah, look at that burn up. I'm just gonna go home now, get changed, bro, take these off, catch them up later on, put my my real t-shirt on.
Yeah.
It's North Island House Investments Limited.
As you know, Uncle's working at McDonald's now. Every time we go down there, he's either hosing the footpath or hosing the drive. So we pull in on the work trucks and say, Uncle, how about a free car wash? And Uncle starts washing our truck. Yeah. He hasn't been sacked yet, but Kaikohe, bit relaxed up in Kaikohe here. If we're in Auckland, I think they would have been down the road by now. It's good to have the odd lady hanging around, I must admit, yeah, but I'm just out there for the fun of it, and I mean, the young fellas, they're lady men, yeah. They like to impress the ladies by getting the old cars going, cutting the muffler off, making it loud, even into lowering them, you know, dropping the springs and all the rest of it. You know, you think they're going out there for an A-grade race and they're going out there for a demolition. So, you know, some of the young fellas, they spend a bit of time on their cars, cutting the springs and cutting the exhaust and playing around and putting a blooming breather on it or air filter or, yeah, whatever they can really. So yeah, they spend a lot of time on them, the young fellas, but some of the time they're doing the wrong stuff. But you let them go, yeah, you let them go and they learn, yeah. And one way to learn is watch and yeah, watch a few of the old fellas and see a few of the tricks, because there's a lot of tricks in demo racing. I mean, you know, just how you drive the car alone.
Oh, there you go. That's for Gary and Elmo.
My mum's in the smash up derby, so she wants to win some money.
I'm tying the battery in, bro. Tying the battery down to the post. So I don't lose it, eh? So I don't lose it. As you see here, all the posts here for the rolling. It's all safe, guys. All safe, so I can do a few rolls and I wouldn't get hurt.
Ops! Can we have the tractor over to the pit? Shut up, brother. Guys, if you guys see the best dressed car, take a good look now, because they ain't gonna look the same after this. They're still making their way out. The demolition men. Now I don't know about that one. I mean, as far as in a demolition derby, and I saw a police car out there, which one do you think I'd go for first? Fast in the Harriet. We got the old Hillman out there, number 10. Okay, they're warming up, they're getting ready to go. We got a yellow flag up. That means warm yourselves up, get your targets lined, boys. Come on, let's get going. Okay, here goes the chicken flag. Go, go, go! Demolition derby, right, guys. Anybody much of a car left, but look at them go for it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Car number 2. Look at that guy. He's been around the park all day. He's got around about 5 times. Look at our cameramen setting themselves up over there. That might not be a wise position, my friend. We got the Mazda station wagon. We've got that little nifty car out there. These guys are taking it on, man. It's unbelievable. Look at this. Who's going to be the last one? No survivor. Man. There's the station wagon. Oh, look out. Here I come, buddy. Wrapping things up at long last, taking it out, Demolition Derby man, awesome stuff there, John.
What I want to do with my shopping, I want to go and buy me a lotto ticket.
Oh shit!
Buy me some packet of smokes.
Yeah.
And then packet of meat.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
And that's it for my shopping. And
well, I think the parade's just started, so we better hurry up, eh?
I'll come around your place for pizza, mate.
Kaikohe, this is one time we'll really have a fling. Haere mai, everything is kapai throughout the land. We want to shake your hand. We're proud of you, that's why. Everything is kapai. You're here at last. You're really here at last. Haere mai. Not a cloud in the sky. To coin a phrase, this is the day of days. You're welcome as the sunshine. You're welcome as a king. Kaikohe, this is